Hey guys, what's up? Pokemon Alpha Sapphire video number 8. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Anyway, in the last video we arrived here in Dewford Town. It's Dewford Town, not Dewford City. I actually had to look that up. Is it town or city? I don't know, but it's town. We kind of talked to all the people, battled the trainers there on Route 106, aka the part there north of town. I'm going to go here into Granite Cave really quickly. I'm going to talk to this guy here. And he's like, OMG, it gets awful dark up ahead. So he gives us TM70 Flash. Now, unlike the Granite Cave from Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald, or at least Emerald. I'm not as familiar with Ruby and Sapphire, like I said, but at least Emerald. We don't really get to explore much of the cave right now. At least until we get a bike. So I'll have to wait till I get a bike and then we'll come back and explore the cave with the bike and such. So while we're here not exploring the cave, I'm going to take a look at the answers to question of the day. Back in video number 4, I realized I totally didn't do this. Well, maybe because, I don't know. Back in video number 4, I said there was no question of the day that day, so I said, ask me a question and I will answer it in video number 6. And I never did. But that's okay. I mean, only one person asked me a question. It was I Am Black Man, and he asked me, what is your favorite Pokemon cry? And you know what? I thought about that, and I was like, you know what? I really, to be honest, I never really paid much attention to their cries. I don't know. I guess in the Gen 6 games it would have to be Pikachu, just because he actually says Pika, you know. But oh, I don't know. I can hear a bunch of their cries like in my head, but I couldn't tell you like what Pokemon it goes with. There's one, oh, I always thought Dodrio had an interesting cry. I don't know if it's my favorite, but I always thought it was kind of interesting. I don't know. That's a good question. Like I said, never really paid much attention to their cries. I'll have to start doing that more. Back to the video here that we're actually watching, though. I've run into this Makuhita, and as you can see, I'm actually like putting in a pretty good, you know, effort into battling it. And the reason that I'm doing that is because I am actually trying to catch this Pokemon 14. I asked the question of the day in video number 6, but no one answered. It was kind of a weird question. But yeah, I'm not really surprised that no one answered it. So we'll just move on to video number 7 here. You like how I just like totally changed topics there about Makuhita. Ooh, freaking video number whatchamajobbies. I was talking about in videos number 6 and 7 how I didn't realize that when Surskit evolves into Masquerain, he loses his water typing. So I will have to find another water type Pokemon. Especially in this game, because there's so much water, so much surfing done in this game. Having a water type Pokemon on your team is almost like mandatory. You know, there's some games where you can kind of, you know, kind of get away from it. Pokemon Black and White is a game where you technically do not need Surf to finish the main game portion. In Pokemon Black and White, check me. You don't believe me? Check me. You do not need Surf to get through the game. I mean, you'll miss out on some stuff, yeah, but you can finish the game. Like, you know, battle the Elite Four and all that without using Surf. But in this one, you can't. So anyway, I asked, since Surskit loses its water typing, I'll have to catch another water type for my team. But who should it be? I was taking suggestions. I Am Blackman said it should be either Wailord or Walrein. Walrein is kind of disqualified, so Wailord. And at first when I saw Wailord, I was like, nah. But the more I thought about it, that's actually a pretty good idea, Wailord. Arthur, and I am so sorry if I mispronounce your last name, but Arthur Yurichuk, I guess. If I like totally messed that up and you're offended by it, I'm sorry. Send me like a phonetic pronunciation, like if you're gonna comment on future videos, so I don't say your name wrong again. He said you should use Whiscash as your water type, and that was actually someone I was thinking about. Just because it has that dual typing, the water / ground, which, you know, as long as you're not fighting a grass type Pokemon, that's actually pretty useful typing. Because, you know, you've got your ground type right there, and then also, you know, your water type, which are two, like, pretty, you know, pretty useful types to have on a team. And then right here, I just ran into that Tentacool. I just ran away, but actually, John Tempest messaged me or tweeted me that maybe I should think about using Tentacruel as one of my Pokemon, which was another Pokemon that I had actually been considering. But yeah, the more and more I think about it, the more I like the Wailord idea. You know what, I Am Black Man? I just realized this. I responded to his comment earlier today, and I said the more I think about it, the more I'm liking the Walrein idea, but I actually meant to say Wailord idea. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I said Walrein. I'm gonna reply to your comment again and say, whoops, I meant Wailord. Whoops, comma, I meant Wailord. Smiley face. No, smiley face with the tongue hanging out. Yeah, Wailord. So, yeah, I'm thinking it's down to those three: either Wailord, Tentacruel, or Whiscash. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. In Expert Emerald, Huntail and Gorobus were given other types. Huntail was given a Psychic typing, and Gorobus was given... No, I'm sorry, I had that backwards. Gorobus was given a Psychic typing, and Huntail was given a Dark typing in Expert Emerald, which I thought was pretty cool. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. So, as you can see there, I used the Beldum to catch Magikarp because Beldum has that hold back attack, which is kind of awesome. It'll attack the Pokemon but not knock it out, which I like. It's kind of like False Swipe, but I think... Actually, I'm not sure what the difference is between hold back and False Swipe, but yeah. Maybe someone can explain that to me. But anyway, yeah, I've kind of got it narrowed down to those three Pokemon. And I'll probably end up going with a completely different Pokemon by the time I get there. But I did just catch that Magikarp because there was a time in this LP where I was thinking about replacing Masquerain with Magikarp / Gyarados. Or Surskit with Magikarp / Gyarados. I'm gonna have the Magikarp in my team, let it gain a few levels. But just to let you guys know, I have since decided that I'm gonna stick with Masquerain. I'm going to stick with this mistake I made by catching it, giving it a nickname, and adding it to my team, because I just want this Pokemon on my team. You know, I've already come this far with it, which I realize isn't that far. I mean, this is only 8 videos in. You know, I haven't even gotten the second badge yet. But yeah, I've decided I'm gonna stick with Masquerain. This is gonna be a different kind of team than I've ever had. My Bloody Platinum team had 3 monotype Pokemon on the team, meaning 3 Pokemon with just one type. I usually try and get mostly Pokemon with dual types, but with Bloody Platinum I had 3 monotype. Did I just have 3? I'm trying to remember what my team was in Bloody Platinum. Oh, that's right, Salamence. And then bzzzt. And then who was the 6th team member? I had Trico, which is why, you know, I didn't name him Turtwig here. I had Sceptile, Ninetales, Alakazam, Salamence, Lantern. Oh, who's my... Oh, I can't remember who my 6th Pokemon was. Oh, Lucario. Lucario. So yeah, 3 dual types and 3 single type Pokemon in that game. So I'll probably end up with something similar here. I already have 2. Like I said, I don't know if I ever actually said it. I kind of changed the subject partway through while I was getting ready to say it, but that Hariyama that I caught in the Dewford cave, or in Granite path, is going to be part of my team. Or the Makuhita that I caught is going to be part of my team. So there's one more monotype Pokemon. Got Turtwig here, who for right now is monotype, but when he Mega Evolves, he gets that dragon typing, so he's kind of like a type and a half. And then Masquerain, Bug / Flying, but can't learn Fly. So I mean, what's the point? No, I'll have to get someone else who can learn Fly. I'll probably end up catching a Wingull at some point, and kind of evolving it into Pelipper, and using that as like my water and fly slave. Okay, so this gym is kinda like how it was in Generation 3, where, you know, each trainer you battle, the gym kinda lights up a little bit more. But it's not like, oh, you battle the leader and then you can see more. It's like, okay, this part that you have to walk through is blacked out. You stand on the little button to see what it looks like, and then you know, have to like remember and walk through it and such. It's really not that difficult. So I was playing a little bit of Omega Ruby yesterday, and I got through Mauville City. Let me tell you guys something. If you have not played up to Mauville City or seen videos of Mauville City, you are in for something. I'm just going to tell you right now. This is not the Mauville City of old. It's like, whoa, Mauville City. Hey. Umaga wants to learn Fake Out. That's Makuhita's nickname, Umaga. 1, 2, and ta-da! Umaga learned Fake Out. That's actually a really good move. I enjoy using Fake Out. My Shift Tree in Pokemon Expert Emerald had Fake Out. That was a good move. So you can't go right here, you gotta go left. If you go right, you'll hit like a dead end. Do 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 do. Turtwig's a beast. I know I've been training up Mayfly here, but honestly Mayfly really isn't going to do much good in this gym, so Turtwig. Maybe Mayfly, well no, I was going to say maybe Mayfly can be of use in the next gym, but that's an electric type gym, and whether Mayfly is evolved or not, he's still going to be weak to it, so maybe Umaga will be a little bit higher level by the time I get to that gym. I haven't gotten to that gym yet in this game, so I actually don't know. And for those of you who are curious and wondering, my team in Omega Ruby, Sapphire, Sapphire. My team in Omega Ruby so far is, right now I have Marsh Stomp, Metang, I'm using the Shiny Beldum. I caught a Shroomish, which has since evolved into Breloom, and then I just caught an Electrike. So I am actually working on kind of training that Electrike right now. I've kind of taken a break from kind of progressing through the game, and I'm kind of going backwards and battling the trainers in my trainer's eye on the area nav. It's a lot easier in this game to do rematches than it was in the original games. So I've been going back and having rematches with some of the earlier players, like on the early routes, like Route 104 and, you know, 102. Been battling them with the Electrike to kind of level it up. Anyway, here's the guy, Brawly. In Pokemon Expert Emerald, the first time I battled Brawly, I actually lost. Like, I didn't just lose, I was, like, destroyed. I had just caught a Zubat in the other in the cave, Granite Path, and it was still pretty low level. Didn't know any flying type moves, so he completely, like, destroyed me. So I actually went ahead and kind of skipped over and went to Route 109 and battled there and trained him up a little bit. And I had to do a little bit of training in the cave to get him to evolve and learn Wing Attack, and then I came back with the level 22 Golbat, that new Wing Attack, and totally, like, owned him. Anyway, in this game, he starts off with the level 4 Machop. Is it Machop or Machop? I don't know. I tend to use them intermittently. I don't think that's the right word to use, intermittently. But interchangeably, maybe? I don't know. I used Cut because he had a low HP and thought, oh, just all I need is a Cut. Okay, so Machop's cry has been duly noted. Do-do-do-do! 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 Even though I'm not using Beldum on my team, I'm going to keep him in my party as long as I can. Just because he's a good fallback Pokemon, and he has that hold back move, which is going to come in really handy for catching Pokemon. I wonder if he'll use another potion or something. No, he didn't. Wow. S grew to level 11. That S is the Magikarp, by the way. I was gonna name it something, but I accidentally pressed Enter, and so it just named him as S. And I like this gym because it's actually a gym, like a gym where you like go and work out. Like, it's a gym that actually is a gym, which kind of brings me to my question of the day. And my question of the day for you guys is this: if you were a gym leader, in some LP I asked you if you were a gym leader, what type of Pokemon would you use? But in this one I'm going to ask you, if you were a gym leader, what would your gym look like? How would what would its design be? What would its layout be? What would its theme be? Would it be a gym like this? Would it be a roller coaster like Elisa's? Or would it be like, I don't know, a museum like Roxanne's? I don't know. Excuse me. I actually think mine would be like a bandstand. Like, remember the gym in Pokemon Black and White 2, the poison type gym leader? How hers was like this little underground like club. I think that's what mine would be like. Anyway, answer in the comments, leave a like, leave a comment. Bye.